I like those eggs the same way I like regular eggs. It's very little dry sunglasses.
We got a boat on our tail.
You can unroll whatever if you're hot.
If the wind blows on you, you can. Well, we have left St. Augustine and we are headed north towards Jacksonville to spend Christmas with the other half of the family, but we had an extra treat. Can't even see me in the dark there, can you? Yeah, there we are. We had an extra treat in that some of our family that celebrated in St. Augustine with us is hitching a ride to Jacksonville just to spend some time on the boat, so that's really cool. My daughter, Jennifer.
Merry Christmas.
And our granddaughters, Tori and Maddie.
Merry Christmas.
So it's really awesome. I need a sun in the front of the boat. It's really awesome that they're coming along with us and get to spend a little bit more time with them. So we're having a good time on the boat. And the only way to spend Christmas, on a boat. Takes a lot of camera equipment to make the videos that we make for y'all, and poor Marie, she tries to keep this boat clean, but I just fight her every step of the way, and my camera equipment gets to just always be spread out on the dashboard here, and this is just part, this is a small part. This is what I use on a daily basis. We have a lot more down the V berth that I use more infrequently, and she's just understandably gotten a little tired of all my camera equipment all over her dashboard. So we're gonna build a cabinet for the dashboard. I know that sounds weird, but bear with me, it'll look right when I get done. And here you have the finished product. As you can see, it cleans up the dashboard, gets everything hidden out of sight, looks nice. It can also be used as a tabletop for putting your maps on or your logbook for logging. Put my laptop on there and worked while watching out the front window. And when you open it up, everything inside is compartmentalized and organized, and it holds a lot of stuff inside this little cabinet. So I think it turned out quite well. Well, I'm getting ready to pull off the dock in Loggerhead Marina in Daytona, and the winds they're blowing pretty good, about 10 to 15. You can see by the flag how it's flapping around that we got pretty strong winds and they're blowing me onto the dock. And normally in winds like this, I'd be reluctant to get underway even with Marie on the boat handling the lines. But today she's not on the boat. She's had to stay behind, help take care of her mother and recuperate herself. So I'm here on the boat by myself and it's time to get underway. So as you can see, there's no boat behind me, no boat in front of me. So even though it's not a good day to pull out, I'm gonna go ahead and try it because this is a good day to practice with nobody around me. The worst that will happen is the wind will just pin me to the dock and I won't go anywhere. I'm thinking if I let loose all the lines, that the wind will blow the bow towards the dock. As it tries to push my bow towards the dock, I think it'll pivot my stern out. I'm gonna help with that by having her under power so that I don't get blown backwards, and also by giving it hard left rudder. So the goal is to get my stern to pivot out enough to where I can put her in reverse and back out of here. All the lines are loose and I'm just sitting here. I'm not going anywhere. So we're gonna give it a try and see what happens. I gave a hard left rudder and my stern's spinning out. Boy, I worked like a champ. Hey! I didn't even hit anything. So I dropped anchor last night in Mosquito Lagoon. I was actually pushing it a little bit to get here, but the reason I want to do that is this morning they're having a Falcon 9 launch at Cape Canaveral. And this is as close as I had time to get to try to capture it. And I'm hoping to get some video of the launch so that y'all can see it. It should be pretty cool. The Falcon 9 is a pretty big rocket, but I've got a few problems, so we're gonna see if we can get through it. First of all, the boat is constantly swinging. So to focus a camera on the spot of the launch and then have the boat stay there while we launch is asking a lot. So as you can see, I've got 5 cameras set up, plus the one I'm holding. So that makes 6 cameras in total that I'm gonna try to point in the general direction. Second problem is I don't know exactly where they're launching. I know the general area, it's that way, but exactly where that way, I don't know. So I won't know where they're launching from until I see it taken off, and then I've got to hopefully get all my cameras facing on it as quickly as possible. Another problem, third problem, is as you can see, I'm looking right into the sun, so not the best vantage point to try to capture some video, but like I say, it was as close as I could get before night fell, so it's what it is. So we're gonna watch. It's getting ready to launch in about 10 minutes, and hopefully we'll catch it for you. There it goes. I can see it. It's in the clouds. It's just a bright light. Looks like a pencil going up into the sky. I don't know if any of my cameras are getting it. Pretty cool. It's heading right into the sun. Definitely not going to get it at that point. You can start to see the contrails from it. There, now I can hear it. The sun, it's right around there. I can still see it. Wow, I'm surprised I can see it that far. Oh, now I lost it. It's out of sight. Well, that was pretty cool. It's been a long time since I've seen a space launch. When I was a kid, my dad worked at Cape Canaveral. We'd actually drive out there and park right on the causeway, and you could see the rocket. We were that close, you could see the rocket even before it launched. And we'd watch them launch. So that was pretty awesome as a kid to get to see that. And that's probably the last time I've actually seen a space launch. So so this was pretty exciting to get to watch it. It was really bright. Could not see the actual missile itself, the rocket, but the flames coming out of it were quite long and very, very bright, intense. But hopefully at least one of my cameras caught it. I couldn't see it in this camera that I was trying to point in that direction. I couldn't see it in my 35mm. So I'm hoping at least one of them caught it. I'll do some post review later and we'll find out. So, but now it's time to get underway. I got to head back north to Jacksonville.